Oh, hey, good morning. Welcome to the Crooked River and Eastern Morning Brew, CR&E Morning Brew. Today's Thursday, July the 1st. Sitting there having some coffee and thought I'd just invite you all in. Not doing a whole lot at the moment. Hopefully some guys will stop in. If not, that's all right. Just up and tinkering around anyways, so. I have some yogurt here for breakfast. Hey, Mark. Happy Canada Day. I know that was Canada Day, but apparently it is Happy Canada Day. M&M Rails. Happy Canada Day. All right. Is that kind of like our Independence Day? Is that similar to that, Mark? What you been up to lately? I haven't caught your live shows and stuff in a while. I forget who's on what days. There's times that I'll see it pop up and I'm either too late to get in or I'm doing other things. Similar, okay. Good. Yeah, it's 4th of July. What's Sunday this week? Is it Sunday? What's that? Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Yeah, Sunday. Buenos noches, senor. Chris from the Tennessee River Union Railroad is here. Good morning, sir. It is apparently Canada Day. According to Mark from M&M Rails. There we go. So I'm still getting used to this stream here. You think I'd be used to it by now? Jeez. James Galton, good morning. Happy Canada Day, happy Memorial Day. Newfoundland, all right. Memorial Day in Newfoundland. Darren. Good morning, Darren. B&H Railroad. Says good morning, all. Say, like I started this last week. Just thought it'd be something fun to do. I don't know, I'm up anyway, sitting there drinking coffee, playing around with trains or tinkering around usually in the morning like this, watching videos or just whatever. Real artist is in the house. Coffee in hand. Coffee in hand. Well, coffee in a cup. Cup in hand. All right. Hey, real artist, remind me of your name again. You told me last week, but you know, I'm old and I have brain dead. 1916. James. Oh, is that for Newfoundland Memorial Day or is that for Canada Day? James. I tried coffee without a cup. Not a good idea. Yeah, it kind of runs through your fingers. It's kind of hot. Probably not the best idea, Mark. So, I usually have it in several cups. I've got a couple of the big ones with me. As you guys may or may not know, and that's kind of where I got the idea. I know like DIY and digital does like a coffee, like a little coffee show, I guess, but I don't know if it's live or not. But you know, I'm into the coffee and collecting the coffee mugs. This one is from Joe Rader for the Black Rock Central. Got his cup just the other day. Got another cup or two ordered. Human City, I think I ordered the other day, as well as Ron's Trains and Things. I've been meaning to get one off of him. Volume is low. Okay, let me. I'm not doing any good to turn it up here, and I'll do it anyways. I don't talk real loud. I try to talk louder. Coffee through a straw. Well, you know. I like. Oh, I got you. No, so you guys hearing me okay, or is it just because you guys are up so early and trying not to be loud in the house? Because I do tend to talk low, and I've been told that I mumble sometimes or a lot of times. Yeah, James. Yeah, he just. Good morning there, Mr. Wilmer. Good to have you in here. James said he ordered a cup from Joe Rader, and yeah, I was bugging him because I showed the other day. I think it was either my coffee show or it was my Track Tuesday a week or so back. That he sent me I don't know where the hell I could say it. It's down there somewhere. A hopper cart with his logo and everything on it, and name of the railroad, Black Rock Central. So, and I said, Joe, I collect coffee cups. Do you have a Teespring store with cups or shirts? I'm not a big shirt collector, so I don't really go that route. But I have a couple guys. I have a shirt from Wilmer from when we went to Steamtown. I have my shirt, of course. I think I have one from Sparky 107, 107. But that's about it, really. I don't know, I just don't. Anything you guys really want to talk about? Jim's getting your second shot today. All right, good luck, buddy. What shots are you getting? What brand are they going with over there? I had the Moderna shot. I think we talked a little bit last time about that. A little bit of side effects the second after the second shot. Got a little about a half a day to 24 hours later, some mild flu-like symptoms, but happy zombie day. Yeah, no joke. It's kind of funny because I've kind of thought that myself. God only knows. Half jokingly say it, not to get all politicized or anything like that, because I don't really want this show to go that route. But this could be the beginning of the zombie apocalypse once they get us all vaccinated. For the ones that want to go, Jay Story, morning, welcome in. Good to see you. Tennessee wants to talk about sleep. Chris, if you didn't stay up all night painting, hopefully that's going well. Hear you loud to tell your mouth fine. I'm not on you. I'm gonna smack you. Man, even doing this, it's hard to keep up with the chat. Randy, rock and roll. Railroad. Good morning, how are you? I went by, I missed you. Well, heck, man, there's more of you guys up in the morning than I thought. You're either coming home from work or up all night, or you're just early risers like me. My work days, I get up early. I'm up by like between 4 and 4:30. I start at 5:30 in the mornings. I shot about 3 months ago. I'm still fine. Kind of okay, fine. I'm not sure. Darren, you're not fine, man. There's nothing right about you. But so anyways, I don't even know what the heck I was saying. Talking about not being fine. I figured this would be something that just be kind of neat to do. Just hang out having coffee. If I could figure out how to send a link. There it says invite. Who can I invite? Let me see. How do I do that? Send a link to your guests. You also want to share. I'll have to research that, because that's always an option too. If anybody feels that they want to come and join in, like on screen with me, I don't done that with Wilmer before. Maybe a little more of a chat. I think you can have, this says up to 6 people on the free version. Gets a little crazy when you have that many. Pfizer, okay, Pfizer. I think my wife got Pfizer and she was okay. I don't think she had the symptoms like I did. Like with the Moderna, I think you get more symptoms on the second shot, James. Trying to remember. Now, my daughter had the Moderna too, and she didn't get as much as I did. I think her arm was just a little sore, which my arm hurt a lot. But I got like aches, like when you have a flu or something, you get the aches and the chills. That's what I ended up with the second day. I wasn't throwing up or anything like that. Oh, that's cool. Where were you guys at, James? A minute long. I need to post a video, actually. I was just out on Tuesday. Not yesterday, Tuesday. When I was off, I met up with Pappy from Trigoglin. And did you film that, James? And we went to Crestline, Ohio. A little slow. We only saw a couple trains. One was a long auto rack train. It was really cool because it was kind of the way the crossing was. I was actually like filming it at eye level because the tracks were up here and then there was a rail. The road came up and we got out. We parked back here. We got out, kind of walked up, somewhat up the embankment. So it was almost kind of like I was at eye level with the wheels. So I have to like edit that and put that up. But it was pretty cool. And oh my God, somebody's off the rails there talking about raining, not too wet. That's what she said. Oh boy, don't take long with you guys, does it? That's all right, man. Then I started laying cork. All right. I'll tell you what, I haven't gotten as far as I wanted to this week. I kind of got sidetracked. I started weathering these bridges a little bit, but I think I'm going to have to kind of put that aside. I want to continue on and get this main line at least going, get that in. And it's going to take some time to weather these bridges up right. But one side done. Oh, the cork. That's good, man. Just in an incline. James, I'm going to have to get over to your channel when I get out of here and check that out. Did you make any videos on that, James? Darren at B&H always gives me grief because I don't make any videos. Like, there's guys that just turn the camera on for everything, which is great, but I forget to turn it on, and then it's just, then you got to edit it because if you're working on something, just let the camera run. Man, you're talking about hours of footage you're going to have to go through, if you're doing like you're saying, James, and you're laying cork. First of all, it's not always the most exciting thing, but you can still do a little tutorial about how you lay a cork and edit and move on and, stuff like that without making it like a 10-minute long video about you just gluing cork down. Chris, you're making more videos than me as of late. Well, you've been doing a lot of painting. It's kind of, really kind of hard to like make a video of yourself sitting there painting unless you're trying to teach somebody how to paint. I mean, there's something. Real artist says no trains, model or reel for me today. I am at the cabin on the Muskingum River until Saturday. Well, that's cool. That's cool, man. I'd rather be at the river be at the cabin at the Muskingum River than being sitting here in Cleveland, Ohio. I love living in Cleveland, Ohio, but it still sounds like more fun being at the cabin. I appreciate you tuning in. Are you already at the cabin, or are you heading up there today? Oh, it says you're at the cabin. Never mind. Duh. Yeah, this sounds the sharpest tool in the shed, man. 4 hours editing. Yeah, man, that's the trouble with it, Mark. And I don't know how. And you always put out such entertaining videos, and like especially when you're doing the journey. I think it was called the journey into DCC, and you're doing like a whole wizard thing, and you always have the funny exits and intros and extras, whatever they call it, all that stuff. And it's really well done, and I can't even imagine the time you put in all that stuff. Good morning, Gary. Gary Lackawanna is DP45. There's my buddy Gary. He lives down around the Warren, Youngstown area, if I'm not mistaken. Been a while, Gary. We're gonna have to get up and meet up again. Been a couple of years ago. He was up here at a hobby shop that's not too far from me, and we met over there and shot the shit for a while. It's kind of cool. Spent 1 hour editing, 3 hours arguing with Gucci for airtime. Robert's train set from the UK. Well, welcome. Welcome. If you're having I guess it'd be evening. What time is it over there? You're not 12 hours ahead of us, but probably sometime in the early evening or dinner time or something. Either way, welcome. Good to have you over. Hope it's a nice Thursday morning for you guys over there in the UK. 10-hour day of working, driving. You don't do no damn work. You work for the school system. You know they don't do no work over there. We're arguing with teachers about where to move desks and chairs. That's all you do all day, Darren. You got one of those cushy jobs. Not like me where I slave for 3 days a week. 5 plus, so 1 p.m. That's close, Robert. Hey, Real Fanning. Where did I go? Hey, my first time watching. Well, welcome. What's your name, A.E. Real Fanning? I'm Dave. Welcome in. And it's good to have you. Check out some of these fine gentlemen that are up here. These fine channels when you get a chance. If you like what you see, go ahead and give them a like, subscribe to them. They're all good channels. I'll go ahead and check you out after this is over. And take a look. What the heck, man? Always up for new channels to watch and stuff. So many good channels. It's hard to. I'm gonna write your name down. I'll forget it. Don't get old, man. A&E Real Fanning Productions. I forgot the productions. Fanning Productions. So yeah. Anyways, what this show is just basically shooting the breeze. I mean, if you guys have a topic you want to talk about, what do you call a crazy train engineer? I don't know. What do you call a crazy train engineer? Email address and invite them in. Okay. All right. So I got an invite button here. So what if I do that? I have to email. Sorry if I disappeared. I hope I didn't. Playing around here. You can do a messenger, you can do a Gmail, copy to clipboard. Huh, interesting. Okay. If anybody wants that has my number, or you want to shoot me a text or something, I could give it a shot. You're talking about sleep. Who's talking about sleep? Price increase. Oh yeah, Darren. Yeah, I know a couple of the online stores where they sent out little notices over this last weekend about, as of today, I guess, there's supposedly going to be price increases, and the Woodland Scenics was one of them that was going to be increasing. I don't know what the deal is, why that is. James says in Canada they're charging more fees to import. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's like import fees or tariffs or something that were expiring or getting, ready to go into effect, or I don't know what. We could have the argument about made in the USA, made in Canada, made in China, or what, But, hey, Dave Clipper. Horseshoe Curve, Father's Day on a bike ride. A motorcycle bike or a bicycle bike? That's just an amazing place. Any of you guys that ever get the opportunity to go to Horseshoe Curve, man, it's not only cool as all get out to see the trains running over there and that's cool in itself, but it's just a beautiful area. You get up there and it's, just the scenery, the mountains, just beautiful. I can only imagine in the fall with fall colors and that what it would look like. But I've been there a couple of times now in my life. I was with Wilmer one time. A bunch of the guys that went over to Steamtown a couple of years ago before all this nonsense. Yeah, James, you're probably not wrong. They've used this damn COVID to all the advantages that they can. It took a pandemic that I tell you why, but I won't get political. Yeah, I'd rather not go politics, guys, if we can. Motorcycle, that's cool. Keep it about trains and I don't know. We all have our views and I'm not trying to alienate anybody. I think for the most part, Chris and I are pretty much on the same page politically overall, but yeah, it's just a beautiful area, Horseshoe Curve, and just the surrounding area too. Wow, is that Altoona that's there, around there, the big town? The funicular is still not running, so you have to take the steps. That's kind of fun though. Then when you can run, I call it the incline. I don't know if they're being funny with funicular. I never heard of that, but that's just kind of the experience. My wife went up with me, and when we went to that Steamtown deal, and it was just a good experience. Something you don't do every day. Robert Strange says to Wilmer, "That's a nice painting you got in the mail the other day. That was a painting from Chris from the Tennessee River Union Railroad. He had a contest for a subscriber contest, and I believe the winner was somebody in Australia, Jim, maybe. And I think he deferred and offered it up to Wilmer. I don't know if it was a shipping thing or what the deal was, but he wanted to gift it over to Wilmer, which was awesome. Wilmer, what is his name? I forget the guy. Or Chris. Jim's Trains and stuff. That's who it was. Thank you. How did I say it was? Anyways. Just a wonderful gesture on both of their parts, as far as Chris doing the contest and offering the prizes, and then Jim to gift it over to Wilmer. It's a beautiful painting. Wilmer, I know, is a big fan of Pennsylvania Railroad. And Chris, you did a great job on that. It's just really awesome. Crazy train engineer is locomotive. Loco. There you go. There's the punchline. Kind of missed it. There's a well-bonded glue core. Looks great on the phone. Huh. It don't eat the foam or nothing away? I'm assuming not, since you're using it. I need to, Darren actually brought up something on his channel or on Facebook, his Facebook page, about glue, different types of glue. because with I use this Model Masters. See here or not? Probably won't focus. Model Masters liquid cement. And I've used that since I got back in the hobby and 3-4 years ago now. But apparently they're discontinuing this, not making it anymore. Or somebody may, I don't know if anybody knows who took this over, but I like it because it has a nice thin metal, applicator tip. And the glue works good too. It's nice, it's liquid. It kind of doesn't, it runs a little bit. It's not like gel, but it's not, I don't know. I like it. It works good for me. And a lot of guys use it, and I don't know what to replace it. I know, James. Let's see if you go from Carol. All right, buddy. You take it easy, get some sleep, and hit me up later today when you wake up, maybe. Maybe that joke yourself. Hey, you know what? Sometimes the best jokes you make up yourself. Maybe that'll be one that gives some play. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the prices going up. It's kind of not cool. I'll tell you what is cool. I don't want to blame Chris for it, especially now he ain't listening anymore. I went to sleep. Chris, I got an Amtrak station off Chris. Tennessee River Union Railroad. His name is Chris, by the way. That's that CR&E. That's his, I call it a pen name. Now the plume, whatever they call it, like that part writer, but he uses that as his painting name. It was model train stuff over the weekend. It might still be going on. They had a 10% off on passenger equipment. And Chris I ended up getting that Amtrak station off of him. So I was like, all right, maybe I'll look at eventually picking up some Amtrak stuff. Tamaya and Humbro. Now, are those kind of similar applicators, or are they like more of like the ones that have like the brush built in and stuff? I'm not a fan. I like this because it's nice and thin. I guess I could go with a liquid and just use an actual thin paintbrush too, but I'll have to search around. This is just basically, I guess it's basically just model cement. It's not like that plastic, what is that plastic weld where it's like plastic bits in it and stuff. Hey, Tanner Man and Roy, what's going on? What are you at today, buddy? You driving today? You off today? You driving? You get the weekend off? Joe, welcome in, man. You got your cup. Drinking out of the Black Rock Central today. Good to see you. Robert, it would be nice to see a train going around. I just don't have any up and running. See all that empty space? There's nothing there. Haven't got the main line running. See, I could probably move things over. Yeah, like I said, I don't have anything going. That's what I was hoping to get accomplished this week. These main lines in, but yeah, Joe, that's nice. Nice cup. I'm enjoying it. That's got the logo on the front. It's rough when you're looking at the camera. Everything's backwards. And on the back, you got SC on YouTube. Nice job. You ought to when you get some time, go in there and design yourself a shirt or some stuff like that. Maybe some guys will be interested. He's got a Teespring account, and Joe Rader, Black Rock Central. And I caught part of Sparky's show last night. I was kind of in and out. I was trying to work on these bridges, and I saw you were up on there. Good job. I saw part of your he did a show about just promoting the channels. Trying to get some guys that are like a little lower, like subscriber counts and stuff. Not lower quality or anything channels, just lower subscribers. And he was trying to get them some exposure. And had a few guys on. Madison, Illinois. I picked up steel coils last night. All right. Where are you heading with those, Roy? Freaking rain this morning. Yeah, man. Been a crummy week, kind of, sort of, with rain. Next time, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my cup in the mail. Nice, James. Indian Head. I can go back to Indian Head. He was talking about glue. I was asking about glue. Morning, Roy. Indian Head said he uses Father's Expert glue for plastic. I looked at that glue. They want like $12, $13 for a bottle of that glue. This stuff here is bad enough. This stuff is $6 or $8. But I'm tempted to try it. I don't know. Maybe it's a bigger bottle. And this is 1 fluid ounce. I just want something good. You go through it, but you don't go through it like that fast. I mean, it lasts a decent amount. You get quite a few model kits out of that. Home this weekend and leave out Tuesday. That's good, Roy. That's one thing. My dad, when he was on the road, I think a lot of you guys may or may not know, my dad was an over-the-road driver his whole life. I drove over the road for about a year and a half of that time, and then I was a local driver home every night for 21 years of my life. And I switched careers, and I am a registered nurse now for the last 7 years. Anyways, long story short, these types of holidays, he wasn't always that concerned with being home. If he could be home, he tried to be. But it was like Christmas, home from Christmas to New Year's. Like you just do, like a lot of your, he was a steel hauler for years and that. So a lot of your big factories and things would have like that end of the year, 2-week shutdown type thing anyhow. So freight was slow a lot of times. Yeah, that's another good glue. Great glue is made by Plastrux. Now, James, is that the glue that you can add little bits of plastic, like from your screws and stuff? Or am I thinking of something totally different? Does that even make sense, what I just said? But yeah, anyways, going back to what Container Man, rain, rush traffic, and city driving. I'm going to hate this morning. Well, hopefully having coffee or not having coffee. I don't know if you're drinking coffee or soda or tea or whatever you drink, man. I'm glad you took a couple minutes to stop in. I appreciate that. But definitely stay safe. Pay attention to the road, man. I don't need anything bad happening to you, brother. Testers is the one that you can add the bits of plastic. Yeah, Mom is still alive. She wants me home for the really important holidays, Christmas, Easter. Yeah. Yeah, it's money. Don't get me wrong. You get paid by the mile or paid by the load or however that goes, and I get that. But you still got to take and got to live your life a little bit, man. I know you do stop out and see some friends here and there when you're out and about driving, and that's kind of cool to do. But especially if Mom's still around, you got to see Mom, man. I'm not fortunate enough to have either parents around anymore, so my mother-in-law's still around, so we do some stuff there, but she lives here in town, so that's good. I still got my sisters and that around. So, anyways, you still filler. Enjoy it while you can. Sorry, it goes fast, and when they're gone, damn it. You guys' memories. Well, that just got morbid. Anyways, back to the model train stuff and Amtrak. Only because I got it sitting here on the table. And this one, I ended up ordering this baggage car here from Lombard Hobbies. because model train stuff did not have this one. So I got, this is the phase 4. And then, kind of an expensive week, man, I'll tell you what. Saving up some money for this stuff purposely. But I got some more coming today from model train stuff. Another like 5 or 6 cars. Diner. Got a diner car, a couple sleeper cars, 2 or 3 coaches coming. And then that'll go with the P42 that I have. So I have a train. Okay. All right, container man. Talk to you in a bit. He's gonna go call the office. But anyways, yeah, it's so when I get all that together, I'll put up a video of it running or something. I know that. Let's see, where is he at? Robert's train set wanted to see a train run. Probably could get one up and running for you, man. Just if you want to give me a few minutes here. You guys want to talk amongst yourself. All right, give me 2 minutes. All right, guys. All right. This is gonna be the fun part. Trying to move this all over there, closer to there, anyways. So bear with me, man. Bear with me. Trying to get something up and running here real quick for you, Robert. Right. Gotta move my camera and everything. Sorry. Come here. See if I can get there. Now, everything's a mess, you guys, so I'm trying to judge the mess too much. I was trying to do a little bit of work. And working on weathering these bridges. Hey, Sparky. Sorry, I'm trying to set up a little I wanted to test this anyway, so it's not a bad thing. All right, where are we at? Awesome. We'll fire this one up. This is Robert's train set. Hey, Jason's in here. Yeah, guys, like I said, this is kind of, I'll shut this off. Too much noise. Well, guys, I think I'm going to have an issue with this gate. More things have settled than that. I'm having some issues with right there. So, I don't know if it's just the humidity or what. So, I may have to relay some of that track. Back her up a little bit. We'll go over the gate a little bit. Actually, I want to test it. I want to bring it over in front of the over the bridge. I got at least part of the track in. All right, that'll work. Stop it. Light on. Robert's train set this for you. Hopefully she ranked up too bad. Yeah, right there, man. You can see it's going to give me an issue, I think. And that one's actually off the track. Try not. Container's falling. I actually did pick up some lights to put over here. Some done with it. All right. I love intermodal. Boy, they're so fickle. Morning, Chris. Sorry about that, guys. Everybody's up the track and he's running all right. So, Robert, mine does not run off of the computer. I do have the JMI hooked up, and I want to eventually get that all set up and running. It's going to be both of us, all of us, getting to see this, because this I just was working on last night. Just to see how that goes. I can hear where connect to the bridge and the main line. That's the reason I pulled that intermodal off, because I make sure that fit through. So they're kind of, that's about the end of the line though, unfortunately, at the end of the bridge. So that's where she ends. That's where I ended up finishing it for now. So let's I got a line off for around here. It's I'm gonna bring it over here a little bit. There's the other side of the bridge. So I'm still gonna get that all figured out. But so it was coming. If you can see, I don't know if you can really tell. It's very very short. A very shallow incline there from one side of the gap to the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this line here on the back, the main line, and I'm going to keep climbing. Not high, just about like the pink foam. There's about an inch. That is an inch. And then the other line, this line is the passing line. Actually, I lied. I think the other lines, I got to decide. One of them is a passing line, one's going to be the main line. I'm just not sure which one I'm going with yet. Because the inside line is going to go, it's going to go into the yard. So, anyhow, one's going to go up, one's going to stay down. There's the other track here for the other line. I left everything along so I can attach. It's a topic for discussion. My guide rails, let's see if they're actually in the shot here. I use code 70, I use code 100 on the main lines. Code 70 I use for guide rails. Does that look normal? Like, would it come together like this to a point, or not so much? Or what would be kind of prototypical? Or is it different with each railroad? Like, I'm mainly a CSX guy, so I don't know if it's something that would be different. Like with Canadian National or one of the other companies, you know what I mean? Back over here. So there you go, Robert. That's about all I got right now, to be honest with you, as far as trains running. I am working on getting the main lines up and running. Sorry, it took a little bit. Didn't really think about that today. I could have had it all set up, but sorry, I'm still here. I just quit talking. I wanted to get that train off the bridge. So hopefully I'll get back to working on that today. We are doing some work. James, that'd be kind of a cool idea too. I thought about that, doing a turntable. I don't know, they still use them in modern day? Little modeling like within the last 5 to 10 years is what my era is, fairly modern, I guess. All right, Jason, thanks for stopping in. I think I saw Wilmer was leaving. Sorry, I kind of left there. Right there, everyone, nature's calling. All right, Wilmer, good to see you in here. Hey, I know that girl. She's an awesome kid. Bridget is fabulous. Thanks. I like that. Joe, I like that last hopper too, man. Had this awesome guy sent me that. Morning Rail Master with link. Okay. You guys have a little bit similar but different stuff over there. I don't know how readily available Hornby is in the United States. I guess it is. Over here, most of us are using like Digitrax or NCE, I believe. I mean, I use NCE. One of the reasons being that it is really readily available, pretty simple to use, that kind of thing. Diesels run in both directions. That is true. That is true, Joe. Bottom of the screen is a control bar. The word invite is click on it to open it up, click copy, paste that in the chat, or you can email a link to people. Now let's try that there, Sparky. Invite, and you say copy. Okay. See. Go back here. Paste. I think it worked. Did it work? Oh, yeah, it worked. There you go. Now, what happens then? People just click on it and invite themselves or ask to be in. Like I said, I didn't really necessarily want to do like a huge, super long show, but what wants? Oh, I know that. Add the stream. Hey, James.
Hello. See if this works.
Yeah, I see you. I hear you.
Here, I can see you now. I had to change the camera around.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, see.
So that's Sparky's the expert.
Yeah, him. He's definitely an expert, and Wilmer's pretty good at it. I'm getting a little better at it, but
Only thing, I don't have another tablet. I don't see the chat.
oh, okay.
That's why I need
I can still see it over
tablet.
There's ways to. Yeah, so I can move things around a little bit. I think that's full screen. I don't want that.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's right. That's how I like better.
So I have a space in the basement where I put my yard.
Yeah.
But it's in a tight corner of the basement, so I actually ran a bridge to get to it. But it's a dead end yard, so the trains go in, they gotta come back out again. So I'm trying to see if I can maneuver a turntable.
Yeah.
So I can turn the local around and get back on the main line.
Makes sense. Can you do the turntable somewhere like just outside of that storage yard?
Don't have a lot of space because of the furnace. It's very tight.
Yeah.
I have a long, narrow basement, but I don't have a lot of width.
Mm. Yeah, mine's like an L shape down here. The area I'm using is an L shape. So.
And I'm doing a steel mill, which is lots of space.
Yeah. But they still can good though, the steel mill.
But I have a 19-foot run on the main line, on the main side.
Good.
So I have lots of main line, but lots of the idea is operational because steel mills, I got lots of crossovers, track to make it all work. So, but
Sparky says, "No,
we're working on it." So we're going out 9 o'clock this morning to get my second shot.
Yeah, good.
And I'll work on the layout this afternoon.
Good. Yeah, I want to try to get this kitchen finished up today. We're just painting and putting up a couple of shelves and stuff like that, but it's nothing's quick. Everything takes time.
No.
You think, I get that done in a day, and it takes you 3 days, you know. But well, good luck with the shot. That all goes well.
Emerson, here it is. Yeah. So July 1,
Yeah.
1949, Newfoundland became part of Canada.
Okay.
My grandfather died on that day, in July 1st, 1949.
Well,
He was born before Canada became a country.
Wow.
And his land in Newfoundland was actually an American military base during World War II.
Was it really?
Yep.
The history. I love history, man. Let's see. Now, when did Canada, or when did they become independent from England?
1867.
I mean, they were a big like colony of England too.
Yes, they did.
And I think France had a hold up there too.
They had a whole back and forth changing over in history, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. We fought a little war about that too.
Yeah. Well, I like watching Ray because he lives in Maryland, and yes, that's where the U.S. Navy is based.
Yeah.
And I like Navy. I like the ships.
Yeah, you see, my son is in the Army, but
yes.
I was always more of a Navy guy. I was never in the military, but I was always more of a Navy.
I wasn't because I had bad eyesight. I couldn't get in. I tried.
Ah.
But my buddy's son, he's got deployed to the Ukraine for 6 months.
Your son's in now? Your buddy's son?
Yeah, my buddy's son. Yeah, he's a master corporal for the Canadian. Something to do with he works heavy equipment.
Okay.
So they're I guess they're over there training the Ukraine how to use whatever.
Gotcha.
So he's over there.
What are they doing in the Ukraine? You said they're just training. What's going on over that way?
I'm not sure. And my wife's cousin's son, he's in the Canadian Secret Service.
Nice. It's crazy. You just don't know what people do, you know.
No.
A different job. I guess my wife was just saying she read that I think they're finally bringing the last troops from Afghanistan home now.
Yeah, I heard that.
So I'm glad to see that, man. We've been over there 20 years or whatever. Well, 9/11, that was 2001 when we first went over to Afghanistan. I think we got there in 2002 or something by the time we finally got everything going. Sparky, we have a Secret Service. You saying Canada has a Secret Service? You're in Canada, yeah, James?
Yeah, they have Secret Service.
Where are you in Canada?
Well, they're based in Ottawa, but they're
you. Where are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm in Dundas. I'm about 30 kilometers from Sparky.
Oh, well, that's good. I'd be over there at Sparky's house all the time, playing with his trains.
I've been to his house a couple times. He's not too far from my mother-in-law's house. She lives about 2.5 kilometers from him.
Now, were you able to go? Was it last summer? I know we couldn't go because of the shutdown and everything and all that. Was it last summer you had the barbecue?
Yes, he did. I went there. Yes, I was there.
Oh, it looks like let's add Robert in there. Was it last summer you had the barbecue?
Here we go. You got 3 now.
Yes. Welcome to England. Hang on.
Yeah. Create a monster now, Dave. You got your time to do it.
Welcome to England. Hang on.
Everybody's back feet or whatever.
Welcome to England. Hang on.
All right, real artists. Thanks for stopping in. Everybody's back feet or whatever.
Hang on, I'm trying to mute this.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Hang on, I'm trying to mute this.
Like that?
Minute. Be back in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
A little bit. Robert has to shut off the sound. Shut off the sound on YouTube. Okay. Did you read that, Robert? Shut off the sound on YouTube.
Yeah, I went over to the, I guess you call it through Google to get in. I went out of YouTube.
Oh, did you? Okay.
That's why I don't see the chat.
Oh.
I have another tablet I could probably punch in and just mute the. I guess you gotta mute YouTube, then I can see the chat. Because I don't see it at all. I'm in StreamYard. I don't have.
Yeah.
I just use my tablet.
Robert for now. How do I do that with the little microphone? I'm going to try something here. Oh, it says mute mic. Okay. Gotcha on these little boxes down here. Okay, Sparky. I'm learning, buddy. I'm learning. People come up, they can't have YouTube sound on or just close YouTube altogether. Whoever wants to come on has to close it, or I have to close out of YouTube?
You can close me down and let someone else come in.
Oh, no, I mean, there's nobody else right now anyways, but
Yeah.
I'm just kind of reading some stuff from the chat. I forgot you can't see the chat. Because sometimes I'll do that, like I'll be sitting in the living room and I can pull up the YouTube on the smart TV, on the TV, but I can't see, I can see the chat, but I can't like comment on the TV, so I have to use the phone or something like, so I'll pull it up on my phone and mute the sound on the phone and then like comment on like I think I was watching who was it? I was watching On Track Tuesday that way. Let's see, yeah, I like this view. Like you were saying, the way this is set up right now, the way the boxes are, you and I in here is the best view. So, yeah, but I mean, I've been on an hour now. It's cool. I don't mind staying on. I figured this is something that'd be kind of fun to do. If guys feel like jumping in, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. I don't know. Like I said, I'm off Tuesday and Thursdays during the week, and then on the weekends usually. But I figure that guys want to jump in and shoot the breeze for a little bit, a half hour, whatever, on Thursday mornings, unless you guys think there's a better day. I thought about like a Sunday, but I was thinking that there's other shows on the weekends and that, and I just thought maybe this would be for the guys that are either off or able to spend a few minutes during the day or retired or, whatever. Just kind of shoot this shit for a while. All right, let's see if people come up. All right, Robert, let me see if this works this time.
Hello.
There you go.
I couldn't mute the computer.
Hi,
and
Robert.
how'd it go? But the only thing, I've turned the sound down a lot and I can't hear you very well. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Just see. Not that one. Oh, dear. Yeah, it's weird. Usually you click the loudspeaker on the bottom of the computer and it comes up and you can move it, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. So I'll have to listen very intently. But I've turned off YouTube and I've just got StreamYard on. So this is quite interesting this time of the morning, because usually you, like in America, you're a bit late for us, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or miles too early. So
Yeah,
this works out quite well,
here.
So
Yeah.
quite enjoying it. I do like your layout, I must admit. It's very ambitious, isn't it? Bit like Sparky's one.
Not quite as big as Sparky. He's got the 3 levels going and all that stuff. He's got a lot of work ahead of him, as do I. But yeah, I'm doing too.
I said you got a fair bit to do.
Yeah. Well, I tore the layout down in November, December, and then I started rebuilding, I think end of January, beginning of February. So I've gotten quite a bit done as far as bench working that up. I got my climb up to the 2nd level. Get that going. The only area in the 2nd level I have up is whatever all that junk is. Let me see it. up on the top where all that pink foam and stuff is up there. The only reason I did that, sorry, my camera's like a long ways away from me. It's like kind of on the back of my table here. Is because where the incline came up at the top, I wanted to make sure I had that all set and working properly. I'm probably not going to do much with the upper level until I get more going on the lower level because I don't want to be reaching underneath. Because of the height and stuff, I was only able to do about 16 inches between levels. So, it's going to be a little tight, but I'm gonna make it work somehow.
Your second level, Dave, is through an incline?
Yeah. It's about between 2 and 2.5. I tried to stay as close to 2 as I could on the percent grade. It's working great so far. Because it's hard to test it really, like with a long train, because I don't have the second level to allow the train to actually come out at the top. And now that I'm starting to get the main line around this way, because behind me there, you can see that's the L part of the basement back in there. So I do have it climbs up along the wall. So I do have it up, and it's, I think I have one. It's hard to reach this camera. But I have one just sitting there on the passing siding. See that? I'm just going to sit on a curve there. I have a passing siding. And then it comes down and around to the back. Then down through the L. And you see me. Then where this pole is, it kind of comes around, and you see the lift gate over there. I think maybe. Not the lift gate, the swing gate. Let me see where I'm at.
I managed to turn it up a bit. I can hear you now. A bit better.
Oh, good. Sorry, like I said earlier, I tend to talk low and then mumble. So.
Have you ever wanted another camera when you're on the live stream, or can you still do 2 cameras?
I would like to figure out how to do another camera.
Well, the way I do it, if you've got 2 email addresses, if you've got a tablet that is on your Wi-Fi, you just basically invite that tablet into your stream in the same way that we're doing here. Now, I don't know whether it works by putting the link in as you have done, but I always do it with email. You obviously have control and you know who you're actually inviting. But I know Sparky has it open, but he's a nice chap, isn't he? Well, don't know what I'm going to get when I come on.
Okay.
No, Sparky's awesome. He's definitely somebody who has taught a lot of us a lot. He's learned a lot and he cares a lot, and he does good work. He has good shows.
Is that your tree or?
I think our hobby is a learning. Our hobby is a learning curve. Whatever you learn, I've learned to type better, spell better, do the Wi-Fi better. Maybe not the trains, but you learn, don't you? You learn all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope you like my curtains, because I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea if you don't mind. I'm getting dry all this talking, but it's really good, isn't it? And we're we're other side of the Atlantic, and we're having a good old chat, And you've learned another thing to do and how to do it. So there are YouTube and Steam. I mean, SteamYard is phenomenal. Absolutely.
Yeah.
SteamYard is phenomenal.
When I first started doing like the live stuff, like Wilmer would invite me in on some things, and I would just use my iPhone because that's what I had at the time. And thanks to the generosity of, thanks guys, I finally did mute James. Generosity of Sparky, he donated to me here, and I was able to get one of those Logitech webcams and stuff. And so, I mean, he's a good guy. He does so much for the community. He gives back to the community, and you just can't find a better guy than Sparky.
Can I just do a plug here for the UK? We got a chap here, Barry Davis, who used to be a railman man. He's obviously retired. Lives in Norfolk. he asked people to donate railway stuff to go to handicapped people who wanted to start a railway. And he's getting enormous response. You know, he's getting whole locos sent and everything. And it's really good. So, yeah, Barry Davis. I'm not quite sure of his full title, but if you put Barry Davis into YouTube, hopefully he'll come up.
Barry Davis?
Yeah, he's really doing well there. He's had a hell of a lot of stuff sent. And, you know, perhaps they'll like to start an American layout. See how we go, you know? Hey, we're on the phone.
Yeah, see. Hey, James, here on the phone.
Yeah, that's why I left, because my friend called, talking trains.
Okay. I had you muted there for a minute.
That's okay. Yeah, no, I stopped. That's why I stepped away.
Let's see, bottom control box.
But we're going to do more cork this afternoon.
You doing what?
We're laying more cork this afternoon.
See you in a minute.
Okay. And I used, we tried doing this glue called Well Bond. That stuff is really great. It sticks that cork to foam. It does not move. And I tested it to glue track down. It's really good.
Oh, okay.
It's called Well Bond.
Yeah, you're saying. Hey,
yeah.
He's back.
It's boiling.
If I had another camera set up, then Sparky, I could click down here on this where it says camera and mic, and then flip over to that camera. Because that's what I eventually would like to do, guys. Once I get things up and running. Robert, if you had the link by chance to Barry Davis and you're able to plop that up, let's see, Sparky said there's a lot of Barry Davises on YouTube, so if at all possible, do a link up to it.
I'm not very good at doing the old links. I'll see if hang on a minute. I'll pop out. I'll go and make me tea, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, if you're still on. All right, won't be long.
Yeah, I'm probably okay. I'm gonna probably not be on a whole lot longer, but let's see. Oh, I wanted to put some cameras up and around like Toyman has.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
I found a button down on the bottom of the screen. I can scroll, jump between screen and the chat. I can see the chat now.
Oh, good.
At the bottom of the screen, you have 5 buttons, and there's a chat button here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can actually read the chat. Here we go.
Tater Man says, "Can James get a little closer to the mic?"
Sure, Sparky. Well, because my tablet's on
James gets close to the mic. We'll be looking up his nose. Ah, that's true.
Kidding. The camera's right here somewhere.
Are you outside, like on your deck or something?
Yeah,
outside, huh?
Yeah, I sit outside every morning at 6:30 having coffee.
Yeah, it was raining here this morning, so I didn't go outside.
We had rain too.
I don't have a covered patio area.
We have a couple of covered areas.
Yeah, I wish I did. So
I built the patio, the gazebo about 6 years ago.
Did you?
And I built the patio roof when I bought the house.
Oh, okay.
We had a lot of water damage when we bought the house. We had to repair it all.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
And I had to rewire the house too while I was at it.
Well, I was smart. I know in the kitchen I'm working on now, I'm putting up a new light in the kitchen, and I'm looking at that old wiring. I'm like, oh my God, makes me nervous every time I try to wire something up and I see that old. It's in a type of Romex, I guess, but it's got that old cloth I'll call
That's
it.
old.
Yeah, well, the house was built in '49, so it's got that old it feels like a cloth roping or something around it,
No ground in it?
Huh?
No ground in it?
No.
And it's old stuff.
Yeah, I know. It makes me nervous.
After knob and tube.
And yeah, it does. It makes me nervous. I'd love to be able to afford to, tear it all out and redo it, but I'll sell the house before I do that.
Yes, it's Barry Davis Model Railways.
Okay.
And it's like his emblem's like a round picture with him in it, quite an old chap. Yeah, so might be able to find it from that. But yeah, he's very knowledgeable, really is. And he's got a DC layout, but it's all sort of interlinked and all that. You know, it's amazing what he's done. Amazing. I got me tea. I don't have a mug for Robert's train set. What I do is have my trusty owl. I need somebody with a bit more intelligence than I've got. Does well. And we started the whole thing over here with everybody, quite a few showing their mugs, you know, the cups, I mean, not the mug over here. So, yeah, I started something.
Dave ran away.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good idea. That's one of the advantages of having two cameras, because when you want to move one of them, you can just switch to the fixed camera, which is obviously the tablet. And so my layout's up in the loft. It's not particularly big, but I've got the tablet hanging on some of the members of the roof, you know, and I can sort of move it about and whatever, you know. Hey, somebody's there he is.
So
yeah.
Robert,
So if you get a nice fixed camera, Dave, you can when you want to move your other camera like you had to today, you know, you don't sort of make everybody feel a bit queasy, which
So
it can
Robert,
do, can't it? Let's face it, you know.
Yeah.
Robert, question: could I add a camera to my iPad?
Well, the iPad will have a camera in it, won't it? So
Yeah, it has it built.
all you need, as far as I know, yeah, that's the one, I think. Well done, Barry. Well done, Sparky. All you basically need is you need two email addresses. So the email address you're doing, you know, this your feed that you're on now.
Yes.
And another email address that is separate. And then you can, as long as you can get that on your tablet, you can then bring that into your stream, the same as we've been invited into this one.
Okay, I haven't got that far. I just tricky. I've only joined twice now.
Yeah, but what I would do is when you invite it in, do it with the email. So you when you click on it, you get a page, and you just have to put the email address at the top of the page and then send it. And then you obviously have to agree in your tablet to come on. You know, I'm sure Sparky could do this a lot easier than me.
I find with the new tablet, if I go leave the screen, it's gone. I have to re-enter it again.
All right, yeah. I mean, I actually bought a new tablet because my other one was so old, it was sort of telling me it's not, you know, it's not safe. But yeah, it's worked for me. And you know, if you have a look, I've got a few streams out recently, and yeah, it works quite well. You know,
I need a better stand to hold the tablet vertical.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm right here.
Yeah, I think that if you've got a computer that's got a lot of USBs in, there might be a way of just plugging the cameras into that. Yes. But I'm not quite sure how you control it, because I did try that, sort of just taking the, you know, one USB out and then putting another one in, but you lose your stream, you know. So it doesn't work like that.
I have a laptop I might put down the train room. I don't use it anywhere else, so.
Yeah, well, I use a laptop for everything. So when I'm up in the loft, I've got the laptop is running the trains on iLink or through iLink. I've got me, you know, in StreamYard doing it, and then I've got the tablet coming into my computer. You know,
okay.
So it's if this computer ever goes kaput, I'm in trouble.
So I use my tablet for everything. But I did order the Wi-Fi tracks from Australia to control my trains with my tablet.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, I think you can.
What's that?
Sorry, Dave, would you like to say something?
No, that's fine. What did you order from Australia?
You've gone quiet again. Why are you gone quiet? Hang on a minute. No, it's still
but it's in the mail, the Wi-Fi tracks interface.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
hang on. I'm going to turn you up a minute. Hang on a tick. I just got to go back into, turn it up. I don't know. I don't know if you can still hear me. Right. Let's turn it up a bit. Right, that might do it. See how we go.
Yeah,
Right. See
best.
if I can hear you a bit more now. Can you say what you said before, James?
Yeah.
I ordered the Wi-Fi Trax interface from Australia.
Right.
In the mail. I hope.
That's what. So that's what you need to click.
With that.
Yeah. Okay.
No jam.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I use the NCE system, but the wireless version of that is not allowed to be sold in Canada.
Oh, right.
The only way to get it is literally drive to the U.S., buy it at a U.S. hobby store, and drive it back across the border.
Hey, James,
right. Okay.
turn the camera up a little bit, man, or can you raise it up a little bit? Because your head's not even in the picture, man.
Oh, I'm holding the tablet a certain way.
Oh, you're holding it. Okay, that's okay.
Because I don't have a stand out here to hold the tablets vertical. That's better.
Gotcha.
Can you lean it up against something?
I don't have any out here.
Top of your head, not like I was seeing.
Yeah, I know. But I gotta go soon. I gotta get ready to go up to the West Fifth campus for my shot, anyhow.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna actually end this myself. I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get going on this kitchen. I want to get that done today.
Yes.
But man, this has been great. So I'm gonna plan on doing this on Thursdays as long as you guys want to do it.
I'm here.
About the same time, or roughly 7:30.
I'm retired, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, mine. Yeah, I'm retired as well.
They forced me out because of COVID, so I'm done.
Yeah, I do admire you YouTubers that do it and work as well, because I don't know how you find the flaming time.
Yeah.
Really good. Well done.
I mean, it's just been a good community all the way around. I mean,
it's a great community. If you need help, just post the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 700 answers, but maybe out of all those answers, you make one good one.
Yes,
yeah. Keep learning. Keep learning.
Yeah. But see, it's interesting because eventually I want to go to the wireless NCE. I have the SP5 booster, or the control with the SP5, and I have all the different plugins, which is nice. But I'd like to go wireless eventually.
See, I started with the 5-amp system right out front.
Yeah, I had the power cab. When I first got back in, I didn't know if I was going to really be into it or not. I had trains when I was younger, and now I wanted to get back into it. I was trying to go, not cheap, but a good system that wasn't, if I didn't like it, I didn't break the bank. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then now it's just snowballed. It's like an obsession now. You know how we get with these trains.
It snowballs, right?
It sure does. And then I got to thinking, first of all, I was running more locos and getting more into the sound and all that fun stuff. So I needed more power. So I went to the SP5, and with that, you can unplug and go to the different panels without the train shutting down. When you use the power cab and you unplug from the thing, everything shuts down until you replug in, and you got to reboot it all.
So when you buy the Wi-Fi Trax interface, you get a UTP panel with the interface.
Yeah.
And you can daisy chain that to another UTP panel, so you can still have, your throttle, your cab control anywhere in the layout, plus have wireless control of the trains using your tablet.
Oh, that's nice.
I think the program is called Wi-Fi Throttle. You can buy it from Apple.
Okay, that's good. I use Apple phones too. I use the iPhone.
I like Hornby Railmaster. Now, a lot of people don't like it, I don't think, but the reason I like it is the old brain in here isn't very good at remembering things, and with the E-Link and the program on the computer, I get all my track plan up at one side, and then I can access all the locos on the other. So all I have to do is literally scroll through them, and they're all there, ready to be operated. And the other thing, although I think you can operate them with a tablet if you want, which I haven't done, but you can. But like I use a mouse, don't I? So if I want to go the other side of the layout and I've got a train and I might need to stop it because it goes whoopsie, as they do occasionally.
Yeah.
If I put the cursor over the stop and then take the mouse and don't move the cursor, when I'm over the other side of the layout, just click it and it will stop it. So it works. Obviously, only the one train, and I usually have 3 running, but yeah.
Robert, didn't Digger get the Hornby system on his layout?
I don't know who runs the Hornby. I think there are quite a few that run it, but
Digger's got it.
I think they tend to keep it a bit quiet. I don't know. I don't mind. It's not perfect. It's definitely I do have issues with it, but it came with a train set that I bought basically. So at the moment I'm all right, and I've only got a fairly small layout. It's only about 10 foot long. I've got some fairly bigger fiddle yards and that, but. And I've got a camera system in as well, so that I can see one of the fiddle yards, which works reasonably well. Which I learned from the chap in New Zealand, Station Road.
I don't know him.
He's got a hidden fiddle yard, and he wanted to find out. And basically, it's just it's a reversing kit for a lorry, which I bought on Amazon. And you get it work really well, yeah. Yeah, it's. It's not superb pictures, but you get a little monitor with it. And the thing I didn't want to do was have cameras that go through the laptop, because I think the laptop's doing quite enough work without that as well.
Yes.
It works well. I've got it set up, and I can just have that on, and I can switch between the two. The only thing I would say is that there's a button on the actual monitor that you're supposed to be able to switch cameras with, and it worked when I first got it, but after a while it went off. I think I pulled the protective film off, and I got a feeling it was trapped in between on this switch, and it stopped it working. But I've got a remote, so I've just set the remote up, and I can click it on that. That's all right. Great. So we better let you people that have got to work and do the rest of your day. We better let you do it, hadn't we, Dave?
Yeah. That's all right.
But I really enjoyed this. Well done. Really good.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in and joining in. I think this is a little more fun. I just got to keep up with the chat, and when we get to talking, I don't want to ignore the chat here.
Yeah.
Yes.
People jumped in.
You do it. Remember next week.
Yeah.
I'll be up in the loft, and I can have the trains running if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
All right. So do that.
Bye,
and then you won't have to keep looking at this, will you? You can look at the trains instead. Hey?
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey, Dave, I should tell you too. I noticed here that Georgia Sunbelt came from Phoenix. My father-in-law used to live in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Back in the mid '80s.
Oh wow. How you doing, Anthony? I've been wondering where the heck you've been at lately. You've been busy. Georgia Sunbelt. Let's see him in there.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me a question earlier. I'm gonna find it now. It's back here, way back here. You may not even be in there anymore. Chase Trains, Chase N scale. You plan on having your second level go all the way around the room? Yes, I do. How do you plan on getting mounted to the wall if you are? I am going to mount it the same way I mounted the first level, which is with brackets.
Well, Dave, I got to go, so we'll chat next Thursday.
Yeah, look forward to it, man.
Bye, Robert. Bye, everybody.
Bye to you too. Nice to talk to you on the other side of the Atlantic.
Next Thursday.
Amazing.
All right.
Stand next Thursday. I'll build it.
You build it, okay.
Yeah, I'll get the train running.
Okay. Sounds good, guys.
Oh dear, I'm bigger now. Oh Christ.
Yeah, look at you now. But yeah, Shane, I'm gonna put it up with brackets just like the first level. Screw it into the studs in the wall. When I did, I don't know if you could tell around the room, you see all the little, I painted them gray. They're like 1x4s. I got up on all the studs on the outside of the drywall. So I'm going to screw right in through those and attach it that way. So good workout.
2 o'clock here in the afternoon.
2 o'clock. All right.
Yeah, the clock's just gone off.
Anthony says traveling for work, family, having that much time for my railroading. I get it. I spend too much time, Anthony, for my railroading. I'm fortunate enough to my schedule's kind of nice. Like I said, I'm off Tuesday and Thursdays and most weekends. So the wife is actually just got news that, well, about 80% sure that anybody that wants to continue to work from home is going to be able to continue to do so. She's been working from home since this COVID thing started. And so she's working on Tuesday and Thursday. So I get to play trains without having to take away from family time because she's actually quote unquote at work. So I'm fortunate that way. So when I don't have other things to do, I'm able to get down here and mess around with the trains. USA, Canada, and Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few different countries in here. The melting pot, huh? It's pretty neat,
Yeah.
huh? And that's another thing. We talked about that a little bit last week. I don't know, Robert, I don't know if you were in here last week or not, but just the fact that, in some ways the hobby has kind of died off, like with your brick and mortar stores, but with, YouTube and Facebook and different internet type chats and, social media, I think it's actually allowed us to, I would have never known who you were or any of these guys really, because I'm not going to meet these guys in a local hobby shop, and now we're all connected to this stuff and helping each other out. And I think it's kind of helped the hobby in a lot of ways in that regard, So
I think it's a good way of getting new people in, It's obviously, the young all look at YouTube. So if we can put stuff up that's interesting and exciting, they'll watch it and maybe they want their own railway,
Yeah.
And I'm 70 years old, but I had a train set when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I used to have to get it. Lived in a bed sit with my mum, and I had to get it out on the carpet and run it, and then put it all away again. And it wasn't that small. It was, quite a big layout and electric points and everything on, all with the levers in those days, of course, DC. And life gets in the way after that, and I didn't do it, and I sort of lost my wife about 6 years ago, and I've been to Australia and New Zealand, and had a little bit of run round before COVID, luckily, and I just wanted something to sort of take the time, and obviously with COVID, it's an ideal hobby, isn't it? As long as you can get the stuff, and I took it from there. And I've learned, a hell of a lot how to do some of the stuff on YouTube. And without that resource, it's hard work, isn't it?
Well, before I even started building it is when I started, probably a good 6 months to a year. All right, hey, Sparky took off. Good. Thanks for your help, Sparky. Good to see you in here.
Bye, Sparky. So, I just wanted to run trains. So I bought a train set, a Hornby train set with all this control system, because it's going to work, don't you? So I did it that way, and then I've just added here and added there, and it was on my dining room table. In fact, I'm talking to you from the dining room table where the train set used to be.
Okay.
But it was getting a bit big, and funnily enough, you have it on your dining room table, and it filled a good bit of this dining room because it overhung the table.
Yeah.
And I just got, I don't know. I think you just get fed up and walk around, and also it's in your face all the time. You can't avoid it. You walk in the house and it's there.
Yeah.
Which is good in one way, but in another way, it gets you down in the end. So I moved it up to the loft, of which obviously I did a video on.
Way more room to build it up there, and you can probably do it more permanently up there too.
Well, yeah, you can add to it. I've added. From what it was down here, I added 400 mil, which is about a foot and a half. And then I've added all these fiddle yards to it, and it's worked well. It's always going to be a train set. It's not going to be it's not going to be a model railway like you're doing or Sparky, but it looks okay. I'm happy with what it does, and I just I don't plan it. I just look at it and think, what can I do next, and do it like that, which is a way of doing it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, there's something to be said for that too. So, all right, Robert, I'm going to go ahead and get moving here. I see everybody's starting to get about their day too. So,
I'll finish my tea.
Okay. Well, again, thanks for stopping in, everybody.
No, thank you for inviting me. Cheers.
Yeah,
and I'll see you next week, hopefully. I'll put it on the calendar.
Okay. Right? Sounds good. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Cheers.
All right, bye. Okay, so yeah, I think that's gonna do it. It actually went a little longer than I wanted to, but that was fun. I think next time I'll maybe invite some guys in a little earlier. And again, I was kind of thinking this would be more like about a half hour, hour tops, and we're about an hour and a half or so now, and that's okay. But I will talk to you guys next week. It's Wilmer this week on Track Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're back to the first week of the month now. It's now July. Imagine that. Damn, years flying by. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to dip out and get some work done around here, and we'll talk to you later. And I may jump in here and there. See you guys on the other shows. I know you guys are all hanging out here and there. Okay? Talk to you later. Oh, hey, Randall, I'm getting ready to quit, but hi anyways. All right, guys. Talk to you later, man.